Mishihiro Sakurai has done it again with delivering a fantastic game. So the Kirby Air Riders Direct just happened, and that right there is fantastic. We saw so many things that we've wanted to see for so long. It's been 20 years since the original Kirby Air Ride, and this game really takes a step up from what you can expect from Kirby Air Ride. I think that this truly was special with all the new carts, enemies, projectiles, and even new abilities. With so many new tracks that you can go and have fun on, it's amazing. And it just shows that game development and Mishihiro Sakurai themselves doesn't have to just go for one game. He was getting a little bit bored of making Super Smash Bros. Over and over again, so instead, he jumped straight into Kirby Air Ride, and let me tell you, this game is looking phenomenal. Not only the art style, but also the gameplay itself, and it even took things from the original that fans really liked from the series. Like, for example, City Trials. City Trials was a really fun mode that he seemed to really improve on with the more modernized control and the more modernized style of gameplay. It really is City Trial from back on the GameCube, but now flipped on to the Nintendo Switch 2. And now you can play online with so many different players, and it's just great. And I think that Nintendo is being a little bit weird about all of this stuff, because we haven't really seen a general direct in a long time. It's been like 2-3 months since we've seen a general direct. And Nintendo has recently just put out a whole bunch of different directs. Like, for starters, we had the partner showcase. We also had the Indie World. Now we got a Kirby direct out of left field. We didn't even know that this was going to happen, and here we are from the direct. Like, honestly, everything is going by so fast with all of the new games, the Nintendo Switch 2 itself. Can you believe it? It's already been nearly 3 months since the console has released, and that right there is crazy. But more on Kirby Air Riders. I think that this game definitely will be a success, and with the release date of November 20th, 2025, it's pretty close. This is right in the middle of about Black Friday season, so you can get Kirby Air Rider, may that be for Christmas, or may that be because you just want to hop in Kirby Air Riders, have a great time with everyone around. That would be fantastic, and I can't wait to play the game and maybe even do a little bit of streaming or something so we can play some Kirby Air Riders together. I think it would be pretty fantastic. I think this game really looks good. It definitely is a step up from the original. It definitely is a step up from a lot of games that other companies, shall we say, we're not going to name any names, but you might know other companies that release games just for the sake of releasing games. It just isn't the same as Nintendo themselves, making games that the fans will enjoy, making games that the developers will enjoy. That's probably the #1 thing of developing a game. You want to develop something that you're passionate about, so then you bring all that driven energy to the game itself. We see a good example from this from Donkey Kong Bonanza. The Mario Odyssey team definitely delivered something that they were really passionate about, and being able to make Donkey Kong smash the entire world if he wanted to. That was really great. And now with Kirby Air Riders, you can see pretty much the same thing. Instead of sticking to the basic Kirby lore, where Kirby is the only one that can suck up enemies and take their powers, now essentially any racer can do the same thing, which is a really cool concept. Instead of sticking mainly to the Kirby, okay, Kirby, you're the only one that can do that, and you know, this is gonna fall off to a side note. So overall, this is really cool, and you can bring all of Kirby's friends having fun, you know, racing around and doing all of this stuff. You can see that Mario Kart World definitely was taken at a more serious note, where they wanted to try to step up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so what better to do than release it in an open world and a different formula. So yeah, you can see that, you know, there was creativity in that game, but it didn't fully surround the game into a bigger extent. This game, it was just looks like passionality and just straight up games and having fun. So now, does this lead to Nintendo doing stuff weird? Okay, so does this mean that they're gonna take a step down, look at the game that they're trying to develop in a different angle, and try to make it truly something that they're passionate about and fans want as well? instead of the other way around. Making one game, you know, it's going to be released in 3 months from time of development. I don't know. It's definitely not like that. Nintendo has never really been like that. Nintendo has definitely been more of a company that takes the most amount of time. And if the fan's not happy, well, go play something else. Because if you're into the Nintendo platform, if you're into the Nintendo style of games, there's probably going to be more than one series that you like. It's not like really any other series. It's just like, oh, this is great. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I think that Kirby Air Riders definitely shows this, that they are just putting all the passion that they really want to. Because honestly, who wanted to race on a trolley or a winged star or something that doesn't really necessarily click with Kirby, but it's still kind of in the Kirby world, if you know what I mean? I think that this definitely shows that, you know, anything is possible now. Anything is possible. You don't necessarily have to make everything connect to each other. They don't have to be the same storyline like you're some kind of multiverse. It's just, you know, games, having fun. Once again, it kind of feels like we're going back into the era, a little bit backwards, to games that really released and we didn't really know what they were until they started blowing up. Like one game that comes to mind for this is maybe in the 3DS era, where we had the Badge Arcade. We had these fun little goofy games, and some of them were free, some of them you had to pay for, some of them were just like, well, I mean, here's a game of passion. Like Miitopia, you could have just said that was a game of passion because you just wanted to have fun creating with me. But I could be taking everything that I've seen here from nothing, just a nothing big nothing burger, and you know, I could be wrong. But I think that this is a good thing, and Kirby Air Riders definitely looks to be a fantastic game with a whole bunch of things. Like everything that makes a Nintendo game special, this right here is looking really great. So what do you think about this? Do you think that Kirby Air Riders is definitely going to be some sort of turning point for Nintendo? Do you think that it's not going to be a turning point, or it's going to be something weird? Because I'm loving the game. Everything that I've seen today, I think that this game truly is something special. It's something that maybe not everyone that's a big fan of some sort of racing game that you really want to take your hands on the steering wheel and get going. This is just a goofy game mode, or a goofy game once again. Back to Kirby Air Ride. That originally released and it was like, this isn't no Mario Kart Double Dash. What in the world, Nintendo? This is a niche game for only Kirby fans. But now, you got Mario Kart World, you got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you got any game that you can play on Nintendo Switch that's a racing game, and then you got this. It's like a mix of two worlds in a way, okay? You can mix the two worlds. You got your more niche players that likes one thing over and over again, you know, red shells, blue shells, all of those things, but not red shells and blue shells. Stars, swords, other things, you know. And then we got Kirby Air Ride. Fly around, dunk down, being able to attack people with swords and things, using special swords, special abilities, and probably even more things. I'm hoping to still see the big blow, the, what do you call that? The Phenomia? The Phenomia from Kirby Triple Deluxe. Could be completely wrong about that, but I think it's going to be really cool. Kirby Air Riders is looking to be an insane game. It's definitely changed Nintendo in so many different ways. It's definitely made more of the industry of gaming in a more creative note, and passion is really what brings so many key players to the game. Like honestly, I'm passionate about making Nintendo videos. I love it. And if you also love watching some Nintendo videos, consider to subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it. And I hope that you have a fantastic day. I really, really do. Hope that you consider to check out Kirby Air Riders. It's a really great game, and I think it's just gonna be fun. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you consider to follow along with me. I mean, like, you know, all of this Nintendo journey and stuff. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers in a year. So consider to subscribe, because that would make my dreams come true. Anyways, hope you have a fantastic day, and see you in the next one.